Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of wild and crazy kids in love that love some Wild Card Wednesdays.
We're wild and crazy!
Woohoo! Yeah! And so, for this Wild Card Wednesday, EA Play Live 2021 came out, and a bunch of good trailers came with it, so we're going to check them all out. Some of the highlights are Battlefield 2042, the Portal trailer, Apex Legends Emergence trailer. We're going to get more on our Metamorphosis guy that we saw for the stories from the Outlands. Seer, that's his name, Seer. And the third one is there's a Death Space, I think maybe like a reboot, relaunch coming out that a lot of people are excited for, so we're going to see that as well. We haven't checked out any of the Dead Space trailers. It's a game I played a long time ago. I think even before we were together, I played Dead Space, and I liked it. It was cool, so.
I was going to say, I haven't heard of it, but when I just hear like Death Space or Dead Space, it reminds me of that movie that terrified me when I was younger called Event Horizon, which I consider to be the most horrifying horror movie ever at the time because the thought of being trapped in space with evil spirits was terrifying. So my reaction earlier when he called it Dead Space and Death Space and all was to the title and just the horror and everything that it brings up in my mind, not any knowledge of the game. Just thought I should throw that disclaimer out.
Well, not everyone's going to want you to watch that game. They want us to see the Dead Space deaths. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Race.
He takes 13. So realistic.
Ooh.
Freakishly realistic.
Dozens of drivers, only one can become champion.
My name is Yume Tanaka. My goal is to become the first woman ever to win the championship.
They know who I am. I'm Nathan McKinney, 5-time Grid Series world champion. Soon to be 6 times. That's a new record.
He's confident.
This grid's evil, I can build it to win. Touring cars, muscle cars, open wheel, drift.
Best team, best car.
Win by having the money, by having the guts.
So if these idiots can't keep their cars on the track, it's their problem.
But you keep pulling up there, that stops. But you're gonna get somebody hurt. Hopefully,
It'll be you.
Wow.
bring it on, baby.
Jerk move.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, but he was big cocky. I mean, would we really be surprised if he was a bit of a jerk? It was just so, like, lifelike.
Yeah.
Change. I see it in everything. I see it in a boy rocked by tragedy. Transform his pain and defy reality.
What?
I see it in the warrior who must choose between their new life and the annihilation of their home. I see it in a girl tortured by revenge, embrace hope when love awakens her heart. I see it in me. A boy born under a bad omen turn his tale into a legend. Change is relentless. But that does not mean it cannot be beautiful.
Come on, move.
This guy's awesome.
Yeah. Oh!
Nothing lasts forever. You must adapt. Surrender. And embrace your true nature.
Oh, he looks badass.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
So
yeah,
much
he's getting
grace.
very posing, like everything he does.
For this chaos has purpose. All of us thrown together. So the flame can burn its brightest.
Oh, yeah!
Change. Fight it. And fall. Accept it. And rise above.
I also love that he's teamed up with Loba. Mm-hmm. They got the revenge on the Revenant or the robot.
Yeah.
Robot.
Once upon a time, there were two devoted sisters named Even and Ord. Cruelly separated by an evil queen. And the roll of a dice.
I'm coming!
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved
Not even before
sister.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Come on, Dicey!
In this strange and fascinating world of random, adventure and combat go hand in hand. And many peculiar characters await.
It's totally
Some
Corpse
will
Bride.
help.
Never before Christmas.
This one. And some won't.
That's against the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice.
Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards, cards, I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
New cards contain new attacks, abilities, and more. All of which come in handy during dice battle.
Ready, Dicey?
Even uses her slingshot to attack deadly foes. This can knock off energy cubes used to feed her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, Even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself. Let's see how she uses it. Oh, impressive. Well done, Even. Nice. Ooh, that was a good one. Even's quest will take her across all 6 realms of random. Even must roll the dice and play the odds. But just a chance at saving her sister.
Random rules, long may she reign.
Dicey, wait!
My child. Your sister.
So she looks cool.
Yeah, it's like the Maleficent version of in this world of
World of chaos, where mayhem rules the streets. Is anyone strong enough to stop the unstoppable?
Okay.
A world where one hero rises to meet instant regret. A world where lovers chase their passions and feel the burn. A world where terror lurks high above. Where warriors fight for dodge brawl supremacy. And teensy tiny brawlers battle it out in a child's bedroom? This season, bring your moves to the movies. Coming July 20. Oh man, that voice is murder on the pipes. The Hollywood Drive-In opens July 27th. We'll see you at the movies. It's showtime.
Okay, Knockout City? Never heard of that one. Here we go. This is Battlefield.
So many different locations.
Robot machine gun dog! Oh! Nice combo.
Interesting.
Okay. I want to have the Chargers.
What?
There's that freaking tornado again. Oh! Nice!
Change the rules of war. Okay, that's a cool concept.
Yeah, that's a very cool concept.
Two teams and two VIPs, but only one way to score. This is VIP Fiesta by Courage. It's the US factions of Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, facing off on Arica Harbor with 24 players and random loadouts. Die and you'll redeploy with an all-new loadout. Track down that enemy VIP and make it count. Or bring the power of 2042 to Caspian border and take on the forces of 1942. This is Quality versus Quantity by Gabitron. A small squad from 2042 are taking on 32 players from 1942. The future's got the hardware, but the past's got the numbers. Destroy those MCOMs. But do it before your tickets are up. You're not getting them back unless you clear the sector. Not enough memes? Fine. Set up on Orbital for the fight of your lives with Robot Man by Redacted. 20 duck-sized EOD bots, 1 horse-sized T-91. Settle your Battlefield debates on who wins what.
Okay.
Yeah, making it fun. Inventive.
Yes, very inventive for sure.
This is Dead Space. Okay, so that was it. What'd you think?
Wow, okay. I'm really impressed by the Apex Legends one. His narration I loved. I really enjoyed what he had to say. He's got so much grace and style, and he's just different. And kind of like how you said, I love that he's teamed up with Loba. I love how there's this kind of like revenge squad, which is really cool. So I was really impressed by that. Dead Space looks terrifying. I mean, I do want to play it, but it looks terrifying.
Battlefield?
I just love the creativity of that. The sort of like reimagining, changing the rules. That's something that I've never seen before in a war game, to have that kind of ability and like almost like here's an all-war mashup. So yeah, I was really impressed by these trailers.
Yeah, I was as well, and I think the 3 ones that we heard about are the 3 ones definitely that stood out to me: the Battlefield and the Apex Emergence and Dead Space. Dead Space was just like very brief, and if I didn't know anything about the game, it gives you just enough to make you intrigued by it. But, obviously it's something where it's like, okay, like I want to know more about it. And so I think it was effective in that way. But I think more so that trailer was just to show the fans like, hey, Dead Space is coming back. And so that's really what it was for. The Battlefield 2042 one was super fun. The Apex one, man, that character looked so cool. And it was just such a great trailer for him. And to showcase kind of just get everyone hyped up, I guess, for this new character. So thanks so much for checking out our reactions to EA Play Live 2021, all their trailers. Just keep in mind
that it's definitely not definitive.